Itakating logoiwekab emet chebo Kass TV kigurena Jacqueline Arusei. Hakomwa kandoik chebo kanisosiek eng Transmara kole magat kobit ngalalet eng president nebo emet ak neranik chebo Gen Z koboto kandoikab opposition na kaniset asikecheng walutiet nebo kipchulyo kosubkei ak kaimutik chebo kambaget eng emet. Ngololi ak Kass eng Longorian komwa Bishop nebo kanisetab Full Gospel David Misoi ak Bishop Joseph Olekuya nebo kanisetab Maranatha eng Longorian kole magat president kogur tuyet ak Gen Z koboto kandoikab opposition ak dini asikitelel senet neo neko kiborionji eng emet neboto kabetet nebo sabanwek ak malikab mengikab emoni. Kamwa Reverend William Kilabus nebo kanisetab AIC kole ikochini kasubet ichek amdoikab Transmara South teksetab kanisa nemite State House amu mache saet ak kandoinatet nebo kamuktaindet emetab Kenya.
Ni Bishop David Masoi, Chairman Transmara South Fellowship. Leo hii tulikuwa na mchango ambaye tulichangia makanisa 16 na ningependa tu kushukuru kila mmoja aliyehusika katika kazi hiyo, nikianzia mabishop wote na pia viongozi wa serikali, wabunge na hata MCS, gavana wetu Ruto na mwakilishi wa rais ambayo ni Kipet Faruk na pia majority leader Chungwa. Tunasema asante kwa sababu ya kazi nzuri ambayo tumefanya. Makanisa wamefurahi na kwa niaba yao yote ninasema tumeshukuru sana. Mungu wa mbinguni awabariki.
Ongeza sauti.
Haya,
labda kama kanisa kuna wito gani katika uongozi wa nchi kuhusiana na shida zenye taifa inapitia kwa sasa?
Well, ningesema taifa letu la Kenya ni taifa ambayo tunaipenda na ni taifa letu wote, na tungependa tu kusema ya kwamba watu waache msururo ya barabara, lakini watu waketi. Maana katika pale kuketi, hapo ndipo suluhisho ya kila jambo inaweza kutoka. Lakini mambo na kusurura ama mambo ya kuandamana haileti sana suluhisho ya mambo ambayo inastahili iletwe. Kwa hivyo hilo ndio kama kanisa tunaweza kusema kwamba watu waketi faragani na wasungumuze na waleta idea zao pamoja na solution itapatikana.
Tunasikia kwamba hizi maandamano labda kuna viongozi wanaochochea wakazi ama Wakenya kuhusiana na labda matatizo yenye nchi
na uangalia kama
uko na wito gani labda kwa viongozi wenye labda wanachochea ama wanaongeza joto la kisiasa?
Well, kwa njia hiyo mimi sitaweza pengine kujua kama kunao wale ambao viongozi wanachochea watoto, lakini kama kunao bengine, mimi nasema hiyo sio njia badala. Wengine wao wenyewe wanataka wa express their needs publicly na ili wasikike na wananchi, na pia walete katika vikao ama wasungumuze hadhara tu, maana itasikika.
Uko na wito gani kwa kanisa, viongozi wa kanisa, uko na wito gani labda kuombea nchi?
Yes, obvious kanisa ndio linasimama kama referee katika taifa, kwa sababu kanisa sio haiendi pande ya serikali ama pande ya opposition, lakini kanisa linasimama kama mpatanishi na pia referee wa serikali. Kama kanisa ni kuombea taifa, kwamba taifa la Kenya wawe kitu kimoja, na wajue ya kwamba taifa letu ni letu na sisi tutatunza, na tunapomuita Mungu, kukaribisha Mungu, kufungua milango, Mungu aingie. Mungu atatoshelesha mahitaji ya watu wengi, kwa sababu mwanadamu kutoshelesha mwanadamu sio rahisi, lakini Mungu anaposhuka, Mungu atatoshelesha sisi wote.
Thank you.
Bishop Olekuya katika makanisa la Maranatha, na tunashukuru sana president wetu Mheshimiwa Ruto kwa kutufanyia mchango ya maungano wa makanisa. Makanisa wamekuwa na furaha na tumeshukuru sana sana sana. Kwa niaba ya kanisa tuna shukrani kubwa, na nashukuru viongozi wote wa serikali kama kina Faru, mheshimiwa wetu Sunguli, viongozi wote wa serikali ambayo walikuweko, kansala wetu Seme, wote walikuweko pamoja. Na pia nina shukrani kwa sababu ya maungano ya Pastors Association wetu ambayo walikuwa kichangiwa makanisa 16 na madhehebu sote tumeona wamehudhuria. Tuna shukrani kubwa sana kwa sababu ya hiyo na umoja wetu. Ninapenda tu kusema jambo mbili kwa sababu ya nchi yetu ya Kenya. Ningependa tuwe na umoja na tusimame kabisa kuitetea nchi yetu. Hata mimi pia ningependa kusema mambo ambayo tunaona ya barabara, kuchomwa nyumba, hata maofisi ya serikali. Tunaomba sana watu wetu na vijana wetu wajaribu kuwa wasikivu na kusikia kiongozi na kusikia watu wote, kwa sababu kuharibu mali si faida, haileti faida yoyote. Na ningeomba president wetu pia alete vijana pamoja, alete watu pamoja, hata vikundi zingine vya NGOs. Kuna watu ambao wanaletanga watu pamoja mpaka wasikize ni nini vijana wanataka na nini wanasema. Lingine, ningependa kama kanisa letu, ningeomba kanisa lisimame imara, kwa sababu sio watu wahusika siasa. Tusimame kwa maombi, tuiombee nchi yetu, tuiombee president wetu Ruto, na tuiombee nchi iwe na usalama. Ndipo pia kanisa itakuwa na usalama kama watu wetu watakuwa na usalama. Kwa hivyo naomba makanisa yote waingie kwa maombi kwa jumla yote, na tuiombee Kenya.
Alafu opposition unawaambia nini viongozi wa opposition?
Na pia kama kuna opposition, kwa sababu tunajua opposition iko kila mahali, ni vizuri pia hawa wawe opposition, lakini isiwe wanakubali kuharibiwa mali ya nchi. Na pia watafute vikao, kama kipindi nyingine tulikuwa na kikao tu kwa kipindi la Raila, na kipindi nyingine mpaka kuna msee alikuja katoa amani. Watafute vikao na waelezee president wanataka nini na wanasema nini, badala ya kuchukua muda kwa mali ya Kenya.
Asante.
Ningeomba opposition kabisa wajaribu kutafuta umoja na kusikiza na kutafuta mikutano.
Labda kwa
Kagolumda sugulitab Kericho National Polytechnic asuldaetab chomchinet nelel nebo International Organization for Standardization nebo 2025 nebo chikiletab kanabtaet ak ibunetab walet eng somanet eng sugulinotok ak eng emet komugul. Kama principal nebo sugulinotok Sami Cheruyot kole ipchini kamanut chomchinonotok boisietab muswoknatetab kasari nenat kou artificial intelligence konamgei ak maget nemiten ng'ony komugul eng inguni.
Kong'alali kasarta nekalumda kasuldaetab chamchinet nelel nebo ISO Charter nekonyor sugulitab Kericho National Polytechnic, komwa principal nebo sugulinoton Sami Cheruyot kole noton ko kakwautiet nebo kamanut ak kabarunetab kakiletabgei ak borotet neo en icheket ak en somanet.
Today we mark a triple milestone that speaks volume of our collective resilience, commitment to excellence, and definitely the unshakable faith in the power of transformation in education. So today we officially launch our implementation of ISO certification, or ISO 21001-2025. And this is an international standard for education organization management systems. This strategy, or this strategic adoption, reflects our great, deep commitment, learner-centered, continuous improvement, and inclusivity of our academic training and training services.
Kosubkei ak Cheruyot ko chikilet ak walet en chamchinenoton kokonu boroindo nebo boisietab muswoknatet netesetai kolonye en emoni ak kowalaksei missing nenaat kou artificial intelligence anan AI.
The revised version, because when we began with ISO 21001 2018. We are moving to ISO 21001 2025, and therefore I wish to indicate that the revised edition not only addresses the challenges that were there in the old version, but has some critical components that I wish to highlight. One is that it has an AI-driven quality assurance mechanism. We are all living, all of us, we acknowledge, we are living in the world of AI, and therefore there cannot be a way in which our systems are not built and anchored on AI. The other one is that there is a micro credentials models that increase access and recognition of skills. As an institution, as a training institution, our main basic mandate is skills development. And therefore, we anchor that too into the model.
Kamwa principal noton kole miten kora tetutikab chikiletab yaetab boisionik en sukul asikoib walet ak kanabtaet en somanet.
There is as well integration of digital systems for audits and performance tracking. Every performance, every institution, every company must do audits, track performance for purposes of ensuring their profitability and great performance. The other component is about the ethical, sustainable, and inclusive delivery of education. Through this launch, ladies and gentlemen, we are declaring our readiness to lead not only in technical competencies, but also in responsible and accountable learning management system.
Kosubkei ak ofisayat netelelchin kasuldaetab chomchinet anan ISO en Kericho National Polytechnic Joel Nyawita kokanabtaat kokoyonchinetab kaborunetab walet ak kimnatet nelel en boisionikwak.
The launch by Chief Principal is a statement of our acceptance as an institution of the need to change and improve. It is an expression of our desire for that change and a show of the commitment of the leadership of this institution to making that change possible. It is an indication also of your trust to the staff and trainers of this institution that yes, we can make this change and improvement possible. That trust is both humbling and flattering at the same time, but we believe that we can. The desire to be ISO certified and ISO compliant is driven by the strategic direction of this institution, which is guided by three things. The first one is the vision of this institution to become a world-class institution in training, research, and innovation. Then this is based on our mission, which is to meet social and economic needs of our dynamic society by doing three things: offering skill-centered training, development-oriented innovation, and solution-focused research.
Kamwa Nyawita kole siret en arorutik ak kasubet kobo kamanut en chomchinenoton asikosulda ak koek borotet en icheket ak en somanet.
What we are doing today, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, is part and parcel of ensuring that we improve our services as an institution. Now, ISO, just briefly, is nothing new. It simply means that whichever we do as an institution is written down. When you enter this institution at the gate, you are asked for your student ID. That process is written down, which means that anyone who comes to work at the gate will follow that procedure. When you go to do an exam, you'll be required to have an exam card. When that is written down, it becomes a standard. So that's basically what ISO is.
Kong'eten county nebo Kericho, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Kagotuyoge benkit nebo NCBA ak in general asikomuktechi customers chebo NCBA konyor besenwek cheimuchi koale karishek kobun kampunitab Car in general.
My name is Lennox Mugambi. I'm the Group Director, Asset Finance and Business Solutions. So today we've signed up an MOU with Car in General towards financing construction equipment, largely focusing on Develon and ACE equipment. And we are there to support their growth ambition for this year. So NCBA is that bank that is always a problem solver. We know that this year the construction industry has been struggling, looking at cement consumption that is down, looking at construction projects that has also come down. So we are there to catalyze growth in the construction sector. So this is what we call asset finance. Asset finance, and the terms of this finance is that we are financing up to 90% of the cost of the construction equipment, repayable over 5 years, and you're giving a 60-day repayment holiday, meaning that as soon as you take delivery of your equipment, you'll start working. I know most customers, you invoice your clients 30 days later, and then get paid 30 days after the invoice. So we've given a 6 days holiday, so that by the time you're receiving your first payment, then we are ready for you. We are not putting pressure on you to pay before you start getting paid by your people who've contracted you. So asset finance is that catalyst or a bridge between ambition that customers have and their ability to acquire equipment. So because most of the assets that you see in the market are usually financed. So you can imagine asset finance is a critical product to support that asset acquisition. And not just in Kenya, but also across the region. So we are the people who make customers' dreams become a reality. And that's how we've positioned ourselves, and that's how we'll continue supporting our customers to make their dreams a reality.
Yeah, so my name is Vijay Girumal. I'm the CEO of Car in General. So today we're very proud to announce our relationship with NCBA to fund our Develon range of construction equipment. So we think it's the beginning of a journey, and we really look forward to making progress together. So when you look at the products that we sell, it caters entirely to SMEs. And one of the big problems that we have in the SME space throughout Kenya is that it's insufficiently financed. There's not enough financing options. This partnership will allow our SME customers to more easily buy the right products to assist their businesses, and in the process they'll be able to run better businesses and grow bigger businesses, which ultimately will then lead to greater levels of employment, better levels of development, and hopefully improve the overall economy of Kenya. Now, so the point is that as economies grow, the growth of machinery happens. And it's also the other way around. To grow economies, you need to sell machinery. So I think when we look at where East Africa is currently positioned and where Kenya is currently positioned, we see huge potential for growth, and that growth will obviously generate more demand for equipment and machinery. This partnership with NCBA is very important because what it'll do is it'll spur customers to buy machinery to make their businesses better. And to put it into context, when we look at 300 units per year or 500 units per year of this construction equipment, when you go to anywhere else in Asia, it's like 3,000 units. So that's the scope of growth you're looking at.
Katestai gamunit nebo Safaricom ak roadshow eng takwet terterchin asikomuktechi kokoito kanetishet ak konunotoik koityi kastomaik kwak oret nebo koboiboenji tetutyet nebo kayoktoet ak nyorunetab chepkondok keboishe M-Pesa.
So we are here in Tarbo. This is Trans Nzoia territory, and my name is Grace Nganga. We are flagging off M-Pesa at 18, and it's happy birthday to M-Pesa. Now this is the Rift edition, and we are flagging it off in Tarbo. This is the major market here. Then we'll go to Soy, where we'll showcase our franchise and just tell our customers how we have brought care to where they are. Then we'll go to Matunda, and we'll amplify the credit opportunities that we have from Taasi to Fuliza Biashara, then to Moyes Bridge. Then we launch another franchise care desk in Maili Saba on your way to Kitale CBD, where we will have the climax of the day. So today is a great day for us in Safaricom. It's M-Pesa's happy birthday. And 18 years back, it was 2007. All of us were so young. So it's a great day for us. All the staff, tafadhalini, come out, and let's have a great day with our customers. Wateja wetu pia, we are asking you kindly, come out to celebrate together, and let's have the day as beautiful as M-Pesa. So today is Monday. We are here in Tarbo, Trans Nzoia territory. Tomorrow again we will go to Trans Nzoia, some parts of Kapenguria, that is North Rift territory. Then we'll go to Eldoret, that is on Wednesday. We'll have another major kickoff. Then we go to Nandi Hills, Kapsabet. We close the day in Baringo on your way out to Nakuru. So that is the Rift edition, and we are going to have it big.
Kagotage bengit nebo Standard Chartered Bank Kenya ak Prudential Life Assurance Kenya ananga gutuyege asiko mukteji kokoito toretet ak kanetishet koityi customers chechwaget koret agenge nebo kotes kaitet nebo customers.
Thank you, and it's good to see you all this morning. We are very excited that you could come to be with us this morning. But the most important reason we are here today is to launch this relationship with Prudential. Prudential, we've had a relationship as a group for a very long time, 26 years. And within Kenya, probably the last how many? 5? And for me, I've been challenging Gwen, the CEO of Pru, when are you going to do a launch? Why are you always doing things silently? But for me, the most important is what it does to the Kenyan public. That is what it matters, and the clients who will sign up for it. Having experienced Pru in all its might in the East, in my 3 years in Singapore, and seen the range of insurance products that are available in those markets, and what is available for the people in those markets, then I kept on asking myself, why can't we make this available for Kenyans as well? In Kenya, we all know the statistics of insurance. I'm not going to repeat here. But we've got to move away from living hand to mouth, or leaving everything to fate, or leaving your brothers, your sisters, your relatives, your co-workers to help you in times of tragedy. And then when you move on, the WhatsApp groups, and we bury you together because of other funds. And that's why insurance exists. So you can see insurance has been in us for a very, very long time. But in Kenya, we've not fully embraced it. We only take insurance because the laws require you to take third-party insurance for your car. Anything else that is voluntary, like life, you don't want to touch. So I would like to encourage you, this journey that we are starting, and the work that the regulator is doing to deepen insurance, bank assurance in this market, let's adopt it. Let's ask ourselves, when we talk about live life, be curious and ask yourself, how can I access this product? Because I believe for most of our clients and most people, they work extremely hard, and you're not working hard for your wealth to end with you. You want it to go to the next generation. How can insurance protect you? And how can you ensure that you're protected over not only your life, but in second, third generation? Those are the kind of products we are looking forward to having with Prudential. That's why I'm so excited today that we can start bringing world-class products to this market for the benefit of our clients, for the benefit of Kenyans, and to go a long way in deepening the relationship, the bank assurance industry. And then some of the things that we've talked about in affluent. When you talk about affluent, we are using what we call relationship model, which means there's be relationship managers to guide you. That's how we distribute our products. The relationship managers are going to help you. We'll have independent insurance agents who understand it better, who are licensed and certified, who will be able to speak to you as well, who are independent of the bank. That is very, very important. So we are very, very clear about what our obligation is us as a bank, but also what the obligation is of our bank assurance subsidiary that manages our entire insurance industry. We want to ensure that, first of all, they are competent, they are well trained, they understand the risks, and they can be able to help you. So you're not going to be left on your own. You will not just be told pay X premiums and that's it. We will take you through the journey so that you understand it, and so that you learn, and so that you can be part to this. So those are my few remarks to tell you how excited I am, And thanks Gwen and the senior leadership of PRU and the chair for finally having this occasion. And I'm looking forward to many, many years of very fruitful partnerships. And we'll look back 10 years, 5 years today, let's look back and say this was a turning point for the Kenyan insurance industry. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I think I want to associate myself with the comments that Mr. Ngari has made in terms of insurance in this country. I think what most of us have done is to rely on compulsory classes of insurance to be able to do business. And that goes to all of us. Anybody who is in the insurance space will agree with me that we want to sell things that are compulsory because it is easier. People will come to you. You don't have to do anything about it. But if you place emphasis on the other classes of insurance, you probably have a better chance of making money and making an impact in society than concentrating on those mandatory classes that are also complicated and are quite prone to fraud. So if you could agree with me that we concentrate on the issues that we really need to, and we need to protect the livelihoods of our people. So if we agree that that is the goal, then let's concentrate on the issues that we need to. These other ones will come to you anyway, so you don't have to bother. And maybe for life insurance, it's a bit difficult because then you have no compulsory apart from, is there any compulsory for life really? There is none, so you have to work harder than the people who are in general business. But I want to commend the relationship between Standard and Prudential. I know it's PRU, so I don't know. I'm yet to get used to that one. I think that is PRU in Singapore and Hong Kong and those other markets. But yeah, we still call it Prudential. Maybe we will learn and learn to call it PRU, Banamokobi. But currently, you will forgive us for calling you Prudential. But I must say that we are excited with this partnership, and we hope that it will grow the penetration. And I think Gary didn't want to disappoint himself by talking about the numbers, but it's our business to tell you that penetration currently is 2.4%, can I? 2.4 something percent, which in Africa is quite high. And Mokobi will tell you that we are about the third biggest insurance market in Africa at 2.4. So you have a whole range of opportunities to grow your market. 2.4 and world average is between 6 and 7%. And the insurance premiums from Africa, in the latest statistics, we have about 63 billion, which roughly translates to about 1% of the world GDP in premium terms. But a country like China, Hong Kong, let me use Taiwan, because Taiwan is a country with 23 million people, but with penetration that is equivalent to all of Africa. So you can imagine where you are and what you need to do to grow and get there. But of course, we must also acknowledge the fact that insurance penetration goes with GDP. So if the GDP and the wealth that needs to be protected is very small, then you concentrate on subsistence and survival. So do you have time to do investments? I don't know what Edith will be doing when people are on subsistence existence. It's a very difficult thing to do, but we can make a change. And I think this journey that Standard and Prudential and the rest of the bancassurance team is doing in the country, we can start the change from now and make sure that we bring in those world-class international products that will have attraction in our market. So last
Chitap kalenjin gagi tukcho taga metablo go chok chobo emet gagi muchke bun go ete studio ni bon Kass TV gongo missing abrenden gai gune juger logo gabe met kigure na Jacqueline Rusey aga magun gita ke tugulame